30.01 inches and rising. The report from Big Sandy Airport was not available. The report from Pikeville was not available. In Middlesboro, it was clear. The temperature was 74 degrees. At the London Corbin Airport, it was clear. The temperature was 75 degrees. At the Williamsburg Airport, it was clear. The temperature was 76 degrees. And at the Monticello Airport, it was clear. The temperature was 73 degrees. In Louisville, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 77. At Lexington, it was partly cloudy with a temperature of 78. At Bowling Green, it was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 84. At Frankfort, the weather conditions were not available. At Covington, it was partly cloudy with a temperature of 77. It was clear with a temperature of 75 at Huntington and 72 at Logan. It was partly cloudy with a temperature of 72 at Charleston and 68 at Beckley. At Jonesville, drizzle was falling with a temperature of 73. At Wise, it was clear with a temperature of 68. It was partly cloudy with a temperature of 71 at Bristol and 80 at Knoxville. The current time is 11:22 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The statement is for Lee and Wise counties in Virginia. A flood watch is in effect through Sunday evening. Flash flooding caused by excessive rainfall is possible. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Periods of showers and thunderstorms are expected Friday through Sunday. Locations that receive multiple rounds of heavy rainfall could experience flash flooding. Flooding potential is expected to be greatest Friday night through Saturday when activity will be most widespread. Monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. The statement is for Lawrence County in Kentucky, Buchanan and Dickinson counties in Virginia, and Mingle and Wayne counties in West Virginia. A flood watch remains in effect through Sunday morning. Flash flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Rounds of showers and thunderstorms are expected through Saturday night across the region. Locally heavy rainfall is expected at times, with the potential for flash flooding, especially in locations that have saturated soils. Flooding potential will be greatest on Friday and Saturday when showers and thunderstorms will be numerous. Monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. The statement is for the following counties in Kentucky: Bell, Breathitt, Clay, Estill, Floyd, Harlan, Jackson, Johnson, Knott, Knox, Lee, Leslie, Letcher, Dobbin, Martin, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, Pike, and Wolf. A flood watch remains in effect through early Sunday morning. Flash flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Repeated rounds of showers and thunderstorms producing locally heavy rainfall are expected into the weekend. Already wet soils in some areas will make those locations more susceptible to flooding. Localized significant flooding may develop if some places receive several inches of rainfall. Monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. This hazardous weather outlook is for the following Kentucky counties: Floyd, Johnson, Letcher, Martin, and Pike. Day 1, tonight. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. For the period Friday through Wednesday, thunderstorms are possible at times through Tuesday. These storms could bring heavy rainfall with a threat for flash flooding, mainly Friday through Saturday night. Strong wind gusts are also possible from the most intense storms on Friday and Saturday, mainly in portions of southeast Kentucky. Spotters are encouraged to report any occurrences of flooding or wind damage through the weekend. This hazardous weather outlook is for the following Kentucky counties: Bell, Breathitt, Clay, Estill, Harlan, Jackson, Knott, Knox, Lee, Leslie, Dobbin, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Wolf. Day 1, tonight. Thunderstorms are possible and could bring locally heavy rainfall. For the period Friday through Wednesday, thunderstorms are possible 20%. Monday, partly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 40%. Monday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Tuesday night, clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 60s. Thursday, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 80s. Chance of rain 20%. NOAA Weather Radio. Here is a look at conditions across the region.
Alright, so, and that there is a broadcast cycle of WWG62 in Pineville, Kentucky, or southeastern Kentucky, on channel 6 or 162.525 megahertz, operated by the Jackson KY WFO. And WWG62 is one of the multiple simulcast stations of KIH40 and Hazard, also in southeastern Kentucky, and also operated by the Jackson KY WFO. For context, the Jackson KY WFO, throughout their list of NOAA radio stations, they would have 3 area groups. So they would have what is called the Hazard group for southeastern Kentucky, along with adjacent portions of southwestern Virginia and southwestern West Virginia, and WWG62 being included in that. The Moorhead group for northeastern Kentucky, and the Somerset group for south central Kentucky. So WWG62 here specifically is for the Hazard group of stations from the Jackson KY WFO. And aside from all that, I'm receiving WWG62 right here in my hotel of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or what would be Eastern Tennessee, which, by the way, is nowhere close to where WWG62 is, but based on what I've tested, along with another station I could receive from the Jackson KY WFO, or I guess 2 others I should say, that these 3 stations that I could receive from the Jackson KY WFO, for what I'm aware of, actually bring in coverage to some parts of Eastern Tennessee. That is, if you happen to have a chance at it, which I never thought I honestly would. But it's already enough for me to film another broadcast cycle of another station from the Jackson KY WFO, because I've also filmed a WWG78 broadcast cycle here for the Somerset group of stations, which you can watch here. But this here is WWG62 in southeastern Kentucky for the Hazard group.